Everyone, it's 14-year-old me. Gonna be 15 soon, so it's probably either the shortest length of my channel or probably one of the last videos. Either or, I don't care. I would like to talk to you about an issue that has been plaguing modern movies for a while, and it's not like, oh, this SJW shit, because like SJWs and all that fucking quote-unquote woke shit doesn't exist. People just say it exists so they can sell their fucking be a man things or just to be fucking idiots. What I would like to talk about are VFX. Everyone knows they're bad. Everyone knows that Quantumania sucked. Thor Love and Thunder had a bad script. But want to know what's the real problem with the MCU right now? Obviously it's bad movies, but like why they're bad movies is purely because of like everyone is being stretched out. Thor Love and Thunder was so bad because Taika Waititi was stretched thin. And they just didn't have time to make it good. Because I heard the villain was excellent and the rest of it sucked. Like, I'm a big softie for Chris. Not Chris, but yeah, Chris. He's a good actor and I think he's genuinely one of my favorites of the MCU. That's why I'm watching all the movies, to get the full lore. I just think that they didn't get what they deserved. Ant-Man Quantumania. I liked Ant-Man 2. I'll say it. I thought it was a fun little film. I liked when Ant-Man became a little boy. It was cute. It was funny. And plus it set up, obviously, Endgame and all that stuff. Overall, I liked the movie. But Ant-Man 3 was such ass. And I don't usually support, like, oh, this is the hate train. But I do with these movies. Then there was She-Hulk. A character that could have been done really excellent was done so fucking poorly by the fucking like, oh, I'm my life is way harder than you, Bruce Banner, because I have periods once a month. Like usually I wouldn't go on this fucking tangent, but like Bruce has been through so much fucking shit. You would not fucking believe it. A man tried to save half the universe and failed. What the fuck you gotta do? All you do is do fucking law and shit. That's not equal at all. And did you wonder why I believe this so well, that it's the VFX teams being stretched out and not the quality of the VFX artist itself? Because let me show you a modern example of great VFX being shown in movies. The Deadpool films. They look beautiful. They look excellent on such a short and small budget. Into Spider-Verse kinda counts because, it's still technically, well, it's more CGI if anything. Not CGI, but like, it still looks fucking beautiful. It looks amazing. No Way Home had one bad green screen effect, and admittedly that green screen effect was really fucking bad, but besides that, everyone looked beautiful. It was a great film and I loved it. It was one of the best films ever. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. No bad VFX at all, because they weren't stretched out. They were given the time. James Gunn was given the time. Everyone was given the time. Another one. All the Guardians of the Galaxy films. Hell, I'd even count the special. The VFX looked good for the budget they had. Werewolf by Night. I liked the VFX. It was simple but great. The Super Suicide Squad, the good one, looked amazing. Hell, even the bad one looked great. Avatar, the sequel that was ass. I don't like the Avatar films, but the VFX looked excellent, and that's the only reason why people watch that movie. And the best example, in my opinion, the Planet of the Apes remakes are some of the greatest films of existence, in my opinion, especially the third one. Not watched the fourth one yet, but that trilogy, the Caesar trilogy, Jesus Christ, so good. I loved it so much, and I tell you what, I have never cried at a CGI monkey before, CGI gorilla before that fucking movie. God, I cried like a little baby. Didn't cry to the first two, but that third one, fuck. The connection between that one gorilla and like the little girl, I cried so much. I'm getting off topic, but the VFX in those movies are beautiful, and in the fourth one they look excellent. Because the VFX team isn't being stretched out. They're being stretched thin because they know how to use a VFX team. Hell, I'd even say the Venom movies have great CGI because they know how to use their VFX team. And because mostly they have to work on like goop. And you know when they were being stretched out for Morbius? Yeah, it looked like ass. It looked like straight shit. And Marvel is stretching out their VFX teams so much. But luckily it seems like they're learning. And they made only one film this year. Even if they're making like 3 shows. Which, like, why are people not mentioning that? They've made like 4 things this year. Which, to be fair, that is like normally what they would do in a year before the show takeover. But like 3 of those I'd say are shows. Which is like weird. I'm glad they did X-Men 97, but like, do it for Spider-Man. Do it for the animated Spider-Man. They deserve it way more. I'll say it. They left on a fucking cliffhanger when every Spider-Man show has. Do it for Spectacular. Maybe not do it for the Tobey one, the new animated series. That one you can kind of leave. But like, do it for the rest of them. Maybe not the rest of them, but like for one of them that people really want to see. And it would be Fight Against the 90s and Spectacular. I'd say 90s went on way more of a cliffhanger. But to be fair, I haven't watched the Spectacular Spider-Man cliffhanger. Because I can't, because the second season isn't on Disney Plus for some reason. Why? What? Sorry, I was about to scream then, I didn't wanna. My throat declined the offer. So yeah, stop blaming the VFX artist. Blame the companies that are stretching them thin. Don't blame the writers, blame the companies that are stretching the writers and the directors thin. The only directors that will be able to make a decent movie through that schedule, are people that know what they're doing. That sounds a bit mean. I mean, like, directors that are, like, the best of all time. Like James Gunn. Or, like Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. They may not be good people, but they're fucking good directors, alright? I will still stand that I blame more Sony than them two. But still, they should have said something, you know? I'm sure that would have made the movie. They made the movie last longer in the schedule. Whatever. It's already, I mean, yeah, to be fair, it's been like 5 years, and the last time that happened for for Phil Lord and Christopher Miller project, the Lego Movie 2, the second part, it failed. But to be fair, there were different circumstances, and I really want that Lego movie, the Lego Batman movie too. I need it right now. So yeah, take away one thing from this video. Do not blame the VFX artists for what they rightfully deserve, the credit for even making bad CGI, because they've been stretched so thin. Plus, watch like the Spider-Man films. CGI looks better there than it does now. So yeah,